This might be one of the most important buyer's guide videos we've done yet. That's because the vehicle in question here is not only the highest selling scooter or the highest selling two-wheeler, it is in fact the highest selling vehicle in India. Over the last 20 years, the Activa has given over 2 crore Indians an easy, convenient and affordable means of personal transportation. As a result, the Activa has become the go-to option in India. However, the Activa's popularity has resulted in Honda being extremely conservative with it, and the scooter has got only minimal changes to keep it fresh. This is also exactly the reason why it's been behind competition on the spec sheet for years. With the 6G though, Honda has taken its boldest step so far, while still being conservative with its design. To begin with the most significant changes, the Activa finally uses a telescopic fork to replace the dated trailing arm setup. This fork also comes mounted on an all-new frame that's similar to the one on the Activa 125s. This frame also gives the scooter a longer wheelbase, which is identical to the Activa 125s. The scooter also has a higher ground clearance and a lower curb weight. What we are happiest to see is that Honda has finally increased the size of the front wheel to 12 inches. But unfortunately, the rear wheel still remains a 10-inch unit. To give credit where credit's due, the scooter does feel a little more stable, especially at higher speeds. Speaking of higher speeds, the Activa 6G does feel like it takes a lot more time getting there. As with many BS6 compliant engines, both power and torque have gone down and the scooter feels rather lethargic and struggles to accelerate above 75 kph. It definitely doesn't feel faster than before, but on the plus side, the new 110cc engine is very smooth and refined, and Honda is also claiming that it will be 10% more fuel efficient. Other changes worth mentioning are the addition of an external fuel filler cap that's long overdue and Honda's silent start feature. One change that came as a surprise was that the 6G uses a fully analog instrument cluster, a rollback from the semi-digital gauge on the 5G. The scooter also has a starter button that doubles up as a kill switch. Like the 5G, this version gets an LED headlight on the deluxe variant as well, but that's not the one we would recommend. The standard variant uses a halogen bulb powered headlight, which is more than adequate, and it's our pick. You'll also save 1500 rupees, which is a good thing because you're paying a premium for the Honda badge, and the Activa 6G costs as much as entry-level 125cc scooters from rival manufacturers. The previous Activa 5G was never a segment favorite for us, but unfortunately the coronavirus has delayed our plans to find out how the new Activa 6G stands against its rivals. Until then, what we can tell you is that the reasons to buy an Activa 6G should remain the same, and those are brand value, good reliability and good resale value.